Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! It's been a whirlwind few days in the East End of Glasgow, and now the rumour mill's churning like a runaway freight train. Whispers coming out of Lennoxtown suggest Brendan Rodgers, the man who returned to Celtic Park with such fanfare and promise, might be facing the end of the road. Aye, you heard that right. The buzz around Parkhead is that Brendan's second. Spelling charge could be cut short, and folk are saying he's already packed his bags, metaphorically, if not quite literally. Of course, nothing's been made official yet. No club statement, no press release. But let's be honest, when the smoke starts curling out of paradise, there's usually fire not far behind. Now, let's not pretend this would be a bolt. From the blue, Rodgers' second tenure hasn't exactly set the heather alight, has it? After the highs of his treble first stint, expectations were sky high when he made his way back north from Leicester. But the performances this season? Patchy at best. Domestic stumbles, a dismal showing in Europe, and a squad that looks far from cohesive. The support's been growing restless, the songs less joyful, and the groans louder with every sideways pass. Add to that some questionable substitutions, tactical rigidity, and a sense that the dressing room might no longer be fully on board. And suddenly the rumour doesn't seem so far-fetched after all. There have been murmurs among the Celtic. Faithful for weeks. You know how it is. Starts off as pub chat, turns into social media speculation, and before long, even seasoned pundits start dropping hints. The timing's curious too. We're into June, the season's done, and if the board were looking to make a change, now would be the perfect moment to pull the trigger. Fresh start, pre-season prep, maybe even time to bring in a few of the new gaffers' targets before European qualifiers kick off. And when you think about it, there's precedent here. Celtic don't tend to linger when they think a manager's run his course. Of course, the club's been tight-lipped. Peter Lawwell and Michael Nicholson haven't made a peep. But insiders say there's been a flurry of closed-door meetings, phone calls at odd hours, and an eerie calm around Celtic Park. Some staff members have reportedly been asked to keep their calendars open. That's usually the kind of thing that happens before a big announcement, not after a quiet off-season. And when the Celtic hierarchy go quiet, it's often because they're lining something up behind the scenes. Could it be Rodgers' replacement already being sounded out? One name that keeps cropping up is Enzo Maresca. A bit ironic, isn't it? The same man who took over at Leicester where Rodgers left off. Some reports claim Celtic's already had feelers out to his camp, though whether there's real traction there or just tabloid talk is anyone's guess. Others mention Ketil Knutsen from Bodo Glimt, a name that got traction after the demolition of Jose Mourinho's Roma. Young, dynamic, attacking football, exactly what the Parkhead crowd crave. But again, without confirmation, it's all just whispers and shadows. Still, it does raise the question, if Rodgers really is out, how did it come to this so quickly? Some fans point to a loss of hunger, a man who came back for unfinished business but maybe lost his spark somewhere along the way. Others blame the board for not backing him properly, not giving him the tools he needed to rebuild a team post-Ange. After all, replacing the likes of Joda, Starfelt, and Giacomakis was never going to be easy. But whatever the cause, the results haven't matched the expectations. And at a club like Celtic, that's a problem that doesn't go unsolved for long. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Let's not forget the man himself. Brendan Rodgers isn't the type to go quietly. If this is the end, you can bet he'll want to walk away on his own terms. Whether that's through mutual consent, a press conference spin, or a heartfelt goodbye message to the supporters, it won't be a simple affair. His reputation's still intact to a degree, especially after the historic run in his first term. He'll want to protect that legacy, not let it be overshadowed by a messy second chapter. And who knows, maybe he's already eyeing another gig down south. What's fascinating is the division among the support. Some fans have been calling for change for months, arguing the club needs fresh ideas and energy. Others still believe Rodgers could turn it around with the right backing. But after losing to Rangers in the Scottish Cup semi, watching them close the gap in the league, and crashing out of Europe with barely a whimper, faith has been eroding. There's a growing sense that the Celtic project under RODGERS has stalled. And in football, standing still is as good as going backwards. And if RODGERS does go, it opens up a whole new chapter for the Hoops. A summer of uncertainty, yes, but also opportunity. New manager, new style, maybe even a return to that swashbuckling, attacking football that fans loved under Postecoglou. With Champions League qualifiers looming and the league more competitive than it's been in years, the next few weeks could shape the entire season. The board would need to act fast and smart. This isn't the time for dithering or sentimentality. Whoever takes over, they'll have their work cut out. So, it's all speculation for now. But if even half of what's being whispered around the Celtic support is true, then we're on the cusp of another managerial shake-up at Paradise. Brendan Rodgers might still be the man in charge today, but don't be surprised if tomorrow brings a farewell. In Scottish football, nothing stays still for long. And at a club like Celtic, even a legend can find himself out the door when the winds start to turn. Let's keep our ears to the ground, boys and girls. Things are about to get very, very interesting. Hello, fam. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.